I think with Rue, which I appreciated so much about when I first kind of went in to meet Sam, is he said to me that I was on this board, this dream board that he had made for Rue. And I was like, no, like I just didn't think that that was true, because up until that point, I was like, I've never really done anything to show that I could do what you're asking me to do. But he said, I watched interviews and I just knew. And and I felt like, you know, that to me, it meant a lot, because it meant somebody believed in me. Yeah. But also, I think he saw the pieces of me that existed in Rue already, and thus part of himself too. Yeah. You know, there was like a connection already creating and forming. And when I met him, he was like, "Oh, that's her." Wow. And so I thought that that was quite fascinating. And then as I've gotten to be Rue, I feel like with certain characters, right, you have to search for them, and you know, it takes you a little bit longer to like for them to click in your body, and you feel like, oh, I'm in their skin now, right? With her, I don't have to think about it as much, right? She's a little thing that just kind of takes over, and I know when Rue is here, and it's funny because we joke about it on set, but we're like, my face changes, right? And I can tell that I'm her now, and that's her expressions and her way of moving, and it's weird because it's like it kind of creates its own thing. I don't know. It's weird to say like, oh, I have this love for this character, but I do, because I feel she represents so many people that I've met along the way that have shared their stories with me.